or your knuckles at this point, because you need a hard surface in order to hurt someone. So we train our knuckles at first. You also have a naturally hard surface with your elbow, so you have it there to help if you need it. But eventually we train the forearm bone, which is very dangerous. This bone here, this long bone right there, is really evil. It has a very good Wing Chun technique, more than our hands or our fist. We'll use this and later, another time. When you just think about it a little bit, you'll begin to see the area. In time, you'll get a lot of training in your forearms, trust me. But now, it's the fist. You know, you're rolling your hand up and clenching it as tight as you can so that you could hit someone with the hard edge of your hand, which is the knuckles. That's the hard edge of the hand, the edge. So we call that in Chinese dar. It goes from sao to dar. Dar doesn't just mean strike. Dar means a particular type of strike, using an edge of a clenched hand. Rolled up, held, squeezing very tight. So it's a ball, like an iron ball with an edge. Not a brick. Brick's chrome. Iron, you know? So, funny. Ball, edge, you know? Because the edge is important, but you have to hold your fist like a ball. It has to become a ball. One piece. Not open hand stuff. Don't think about using your thumbs to gouge someone right now. No finger strikes, nothing. Even the technique we're teaching you, this side palm strike. No. You better learn this first. If I see you have a good fist, then you have permission to maybe practice open hand techniques more or to try to apply open hand techniques. And I'm only doing that for your own good. You should have a good fist first, no matter what. This is what trains the open hand. So this is one of the most important hard surfaces of the striking. Then we have a hard point that we like to call, and that is the dim, the point of the palm. Dim germ. Germ would mean the hand's open instead of saying sao, but it's open like a palm. It's going to hit you. You can hit the person with your whole palm if you want. Hit them with the meaty part. That's a good hit. But if you want to hurt them, you're going to hit them with this corner, this point right here. It's not like a whole edge like the fist. It's a point. It comes to a point. The dim germ is more like, it's more like this. Yeah, this is well lit. The dim germ is more like this. You see? The fist is more like this. You know, like an edge. You hit someone, you know, your fist becomes a block now. And this part, here's your knuckles, you know, you're hitting that. But when you're hitting with the palm, there's different lines of your hand that come together to make a palm, much like these lines of a square block to make that corner of the palm, you see. So when you get there, you know, you've got, you know, what makes this is a line here, a line here, a line here. It's just like the edge of a wooden block. So that's the point, you know, just that point comes out. But this part here is definitely like the edge of something. That's different. It's not like a point, it's the whole edge now. Okay? If you hit with just a pinky, you can get that point like the dim. With this point here and this point here, very related. But you want to learn how to hit with the whole fist though. The bottom three knuckles makes up the whole fist. If you get your top knuckle involved, whatever, just keep everything tight. If you have to fight someone, you hold your fist so super tight it almost hurts, and then just wail away on the center line. You just keep wailing. Even if you do a tansao, you can keep a fist, instead of opening your hand to do tansao, you're fighting like crazy and someone goes to hit and you do a tansao and you hit like that, it's fine. Block and punch same time, you know? Gansao and punch at the same time, doesn't matter, you know? Even a fuksao, you think you're gonna do this right away and punch, or a paksao. You may end up doing this, blocking the person's hand here, they punch and you do that, and then punch them there, you know? They do this, run around that way, come and punch me this way, and they do this, right? And you punch me low, you know, and I do this. Because I'm not thinking to open my hands right away. If I have more Kung Fu, I might open my hands and hit you with a fingertip, and that's it, you know? But you have to have a lot of Kung Fu. Your Kung Fu's young right now. Everybody here does not have 10 years. Who has 10 years? Okay, one person. Right? It's different. 10 years of Kung Fu. That's different. But everybody else less than 4 years, this is what you have to think about. The fist, right? So you punch, you hold your fist really tight, just wail away. Even at the block, you might not open your hands to do the block, it's fine. Even a bone set, you may end up doing like this, it's still punching the person, you know? And I've seen it, I've been there. Like in the early stages of Wing Chun, I couldn't open my hands to save my life. You know, we would have a sparring night or we're fighting some guys, whatever, and you gotta try to do it perfect. No, you're just like, boom, boom, boom. But the main thing is that the center line's there and you're just pounding away. Most important thing is hitting someone on the center line. Protecting your center, hitting the person. Getting fancy later or having the ability to open your hands, close the hands, that comes later. But Yip Man said, hold the fist tight. There's no joke there. So all this stuff we're teaching you ultimately is to teach you how to have a very, very tight and hard fist. And how to punch solidly on the center line. You put those two things together, you can knock someone out. Even someone much stronger, they think they're more experienced than you and going to do something and they walk right into your punch. And lights out, because once this goes in and cancels out these nerves back here, or cancels that nerve there, I don't care how big somebody is. The brain is the brain. It's like all of a sudden you lose it and pass out. You know, hitting someone hurts. So hold the fist tight. All right? Let's get in the stance again. Remember, from the very beginning, have your consciousness. Thumb in, wrist arched, fingers together. Work and make your hand as much as possible. When you finally roll it in and you hold it, you really clench that in and roll it up. You'll notice that when you open it, the color will come back into your palm, of course. That is an exercise.